Hello students, welcome to part 1 of capsules. In this video, we are going to study about introduction to capsules. However, before we begin with our today's video, I like to request one and all to please like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon of my YouTube channel. So, here we are going to study in this respective video definition, advantages and limitation and types of capsules. So, talking about definition, so before we start with definition, I like to tell you or you already know that capsules are solid unit dosage form which consist of one or more than one active substance with or without additives in a compact shell. This shell is known as capsule shell and prepared by using suitable form of gelatin. It is obtained from hydrolytic extraction of treated animal collagen from animal bone, hide portion and frozen pork skin. Commercially, gelatin is available in the form of fine powder, coarse powder, threads, flakes and in form of sheets. It is stable in air when dried. However, it is susceptible to microbial contamination when it comes in contact with moisture or is in form of aqueous solution. Gelatin is insoluble in cold water. However, it is soluble in hot water as well as in gastric fluid. So, talking about definition, you can define capsule as solid preparation in which drug substance or substances and or excipients are enclosed in either a soft or hard soluble shell. Okay, then talking about advantages. In advantages, you can add like capsules are convenient, they are elegant in appearance, right? They can be available in various colors, shades, right? Relatively easy to swallow, consumer compliant, they are easily filled, minimum excipients required, and the stability of the therapeutic agent may be improved. Along with this, you can also add that manufacturing time of capsule is less, then they are or suitable for unpleasant, bitter and nauseous drugs, economical in large production, then it protects the medicament from atmospheric effect, and also you can add like special treatment to capsule shell gives improved drug delivery. So these are all advantages of capsule. Then coming to next one, limitations of capsule. So first limitation of capsule is it is not suitable for very small children. It cannot be used for substance that react or is soluble of or that dissolve gelatin. Then not suitable for highly efflorescent or deliquescent materials. Then it is not suitable for highly soluble substances like that of potassium chloride, potassium bromide and ammonium chloride, etc. Then potential stability problem may be associated with capsule containing liquid fills and special conditions are required for storage. Also, there are the chances of high microbial contamination. Also, there is a possibility of breakage of shell during the filling process or storage process, and the filling needs a special technique or a special technique is needed for filling. Okay, so these are some of the limitations of capsules. Then the next one is classification of capsules. So capsules can be classified based on filling. So dry filled and liquid filled. So dry filled can be again categorized as hard gelatin or hard HPMC, and liquid filled can be again categorized into two part, hard capsules and soft gel capsules. Hard capsules again they can be made up of gelatin or HPMC. Then capsules can also be categorized as hard gelatin capsules and soft gelatin capsules. Hard gelatin capsules are also known as two-piece capsules as well as filled or dry filled capsules. Okay, so they are solid dosage form in which one or more drug substance or excipients are enclosed within a small shell. The shell consists of two parts: the body designed to hold the drug and the diluent, and the cap that is approximately half as long as the body, and it is applied above the body. Okay, the capsule contains around 12 to 16% moisture or water. Hard gelatin capsules are available in variety of standard size and are designed by are designated by numbers from 000 to 5. Here you can see the size, that is 000, which contains around 1.37 ml and 960 mg. 00 consists of around 0.95 ml or 665 mg. Then 0 consists of 0.68 ml or 475 mg. Then capsule size 1 consists of 0.50 ml and 350 mg. 2 consists of 0.37 ml and 260 mg. Capsule size 3 can occupy 0.30 ml or 210 mg. Capsule size 4 can hold 0.21 ml or 145 mg, and capsule size 5 can hold 0.13 ml or 90 mg. Let me tell you, 5 is the smallest size capsule, whereas 000 is the biggest size capsule or the largest size capsule. Okay, so it's not like 5 is greater, so it is of bigger size. No, so 5 is the smallest, whereas 000 is the largest tablet. Sorry, capsule. The image you can see next to the table is of hard gelatin capsule. Then moving further, that is soft gelatin capsule, also known as soft shell capsules, soft elastic capsules or soft gels. Here you can see the image of soft gelatin capsule. So they are single unit dosage form consisting of a liquid, semi solid, dry powder or even preformed tablet filled enveloped by a single piece hermetically sealed elastic outer shell. Here you can differentiate that soft gelatin is a single piece, whereas hard gelatin consists of a body as well as a cap. Then soft gelatin capsule are made from shell of gelatin to which plasticizers such as glycerols, then polyols or other suitable materials have been added. The capsule contains 5 to 14% water. It means that water composition of hard gelatin capsule is comparatively more as compared to that of soft gelatin capsule. Also, soft gelatin capsules are available in various shapes, like that of it may be spherical, it may be oval, it may be oblong, it may be tubular in shape, etc. So this is all in this video. Thank you for watching till end.